Texas, you know that the Aggies are ready to gig 'em. Kyle Field will be swaying and electric for this one. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. Not going to risk a return here.
What up, Longhorns, bro? This Riggs right here. Yep, yes, sir. Actually, I used to run with Texas A&M, bro. So I've been going back and forth, not just switching it up.
Timeout, Texas A&M. Here comes the offense on first down.
Yeah, I'll be going back and forth, bro, now.
They want to be physical here. At the 35, he's loose.
Xander, what it do, bro?
But not before he picks up the first down.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, do you love hearing the crowd. But more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
He's looking on the right side. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good...
Man, that motherfucker that good at tackling.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Quarterback checking off. He's going to pass. Gets it out fast. On the move is the 30. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Oh, you know what's crazy is I really don't like this fucking offensive playbook they have. They switched Texas and Texas A&M playbooks for online play, bro, which is fucking terrible.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Like if we had Texas A&M actual playbook online, bro, we can cook.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. After that last...
It's actually a few teams on here that's like that, but y'all don't know. I don't know what happened with that, bro.
I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope.
Like you would think they would have fixed that by now, bro.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Brown wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
2nd down now after the sack. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Got it behind the line. It's Harvey. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Quarterback moving. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
The Knights get enough for the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
Throws to the tight end. Oh,
yep.
What a grab by the defense.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
That was really just a bad throw.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense. offense ready to go to work.
They normally do, bro. Like people I play, they're using. They know, you probably have to put him in.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Oh, and this receiver with his speed, he's a guy you know this QB is going to look for, especially on these deep shots. You just can't overthrow him when he's that wide open. That's a huge missed opportunity.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. This one's complete.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to get it through the air, trying to get to it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads it downfield. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, UCF! A great catch and run for 6.
Number 7 with the grab and the score.
Starting this shit again.
PAT unit on the field. Smashes it through for the PAT. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Coming out with it, it's Campbell. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught, close to the marker, it's Green. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him, and nobody's close. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 of the 19.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Quarterback checking the play. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Throws to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Owens. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Coming after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Makes the grab. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. They'll take the touchdown off the board, a costly offensive pass interference penalty. Remember, both guys have a right to fight for the ball. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Yeah, that penalty was crazy. I don't know what that was. Yeah, that shit was wild.
3rd and goal, way back there. He's looking downfield to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And this
Bro, throw the fucking ball away.
Another sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here comes the field goal unit. What a disappointment. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They get to him as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Defense in press coverage. Brown will throw it. Quarterback adapting. Slips away. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. On the run, still looking. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together.
You know, when you go down personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
The Knights will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs a...
Nothing but green ahead. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Pulls it in. It's Green. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great and quarterback receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Aggies! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Fair catch, called for and made. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Hudson. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously, trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping the clock.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Harvey. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Brown wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. He gets the pick, but not the pick 6 as they're able to run him out of bounds and limit the damage to wrap up the half. Just about set for the second half kickoff. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
On second down, he'll fire. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbound.
This is going to be a key that we look at.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
Oh, no, it's automatic. They do it like the game does it by itself sometimes. Yeah.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Holds and fires complete to the right. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Getting some heat.
Holy fuck, bro.
Down he goes at the 39.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Makes his connection. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets past the marker. Nifty little scamper.
All right, good little way to start the day, man. Yeah, bro, I think it's stupid how they switched the fucking playbooks for online, bro. Cause like that play, I really don't got too much shit I like in that playbook, man. Oh yeah, you want to do it now? You want to run one now, bro? All right, bet I'll run one more and then All right, bet. But yeah, I don't know why. Like, what kind of mistake is that, bro? Like, you got the shit switched for, cause I went through and did the playbook, you know, set up my audibles and shit for Texas A&M, and then I ran a game one time and it was a whole nother playbook. So I looked online and figured out it was Texas, but they got them switched for online play for some reason. But I guess there's a few teams that's like that. So I had to go through and do Texas shit. I really don't like Texas playbook like that.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack.
Dave, what it do, bro?
Guys, let's tee this one up.
Appreciate you stopping by, man.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And the game is
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Next year they gotta fix the playbook shit. No customs, but regular for real, cause that's ridiculous. You get into a game and it's a whole nother fucking playbook on there, and you can't even do nothing about it. Like if they gonna have it set like that, at least have the playbooks right online. Dave, you said you on regs, bro. Who you run with? Who's your team?
Great break for this offense.
Ohio State, yeah, them motherfuckers got a squad, bro.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ohio State's always a struggle game, bro.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going to take a shot right away. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
2 natties today?
This offense
If you did that today, boy, you've been grinding.
And that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. He makes the catch in the end zone.
Oh, okay, bet. I was about to say, bro, if you did that shit today, you've been grinding this shit.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Offense set on 1st down. They'll go to the counter. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. I get it.
Man, I can't tell you how many times I've actually got to the damn national championship and folded in that game, bro. I should probably have like 170 in them. Well, maybe not that many. I gotta see how many I got. But probably like 160, 170 in them motherfuckers, probably. I should have.
There's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready
Good defense.
for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that. Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Nah, bro. I don't have 7. I'm ranked 7, I think. I got like 100 and something of them motherfuckers.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Gets it out quickly. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
I knew he was gonna miss that first tackle too. Good thing he came.
Was swarming to keep him away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab well past the...
Switch me to the corner, bro.
Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
To the air, it's Hoover.
Yup.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Florida! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Man, I'm telling you, if we didn't get there yet, he might have had something. I ain't gonna lie.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
Good shit, Johnson. That's how you gonna get involved in the run game, bro.
Slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Longhorns getting ready over there, bro.
Hurry up. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give.
Yeah, of course he breaks 2 tackles in the backfield.
The end of the first quarter.
What team you playing against, Longhorns?
Florida 14, TCU 0.
Oh yeah, you good, bro.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
A nice job by
Yeah,
the
against
defense.
Bama, bro, you gotta let him know.
Smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him.
That's my favorite team to beat on here, bro, Bama.
Situations that time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The sure hands. It's Cook. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming. Got his man downfield. At the 20, he's got space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal.
Oh, of course, we just missed the tackle right
Well, after
there.
that
Oh,
last
come
play,
on.
you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
All right, bet that.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. A run for the quarterback. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. Go straight ahead. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fourth and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Fires into the end zone. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He's got an open man. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 10.
This shit's
Touchdown,
up.
Gator.
Hey, perfect timing. Perfect timing. All right, let me do my gridiron. What's going on, bro? What's good? What's good? Let me do my rosters real quick. Yeah, Xander, he had to go spend some time with the family, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. Let me do my rosters real fast. I'm gonna send you the invite. Hey, you should do your rosters too, bro, before we start the game, cause sometimes that should be tripping and freezing. Sometimes, like we have to pause it. You know these EA servers be kind of janky on here. All right, Longhorns, I'm about to send it, bro. Whenever you're done with your roster, just go ahead and accept the invite. Damn, bro, are you appearing online, bro? Yeah, you might have to send me one, man. If you can see me, you might have to send me one, bro. Cause they don't even say I can see you. Oh, okay. Say you now online. There we go. I was like, I be hating when I do that shit. Like, motherfuckers be online, you can't even see them.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25
Oh, shit.
on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another SEC rival, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
I'm gonna try. All right, bet that.
The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off.
You already know, Longhorns. Let's do it.
Texas.
That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
I forgot Texas had that fucking quick jump off the edge.
Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. Timeout call. first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Texas! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking.
Bro, I'm telling you, it got to be something I'm doing, bro, on defense, because my guys never catch them motherfuckers. Every time I get a throw out of sack pick, every time I do a throw out of sack animation, it gets picked off. And my guys never do that shit.
And send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes.
And he breaks into the open. He's at the 40. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to pass inside the red zone.
Holy fuck,
and he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Keeps the play going. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that 1st down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the 1st down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. And down he goes back into 3. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about
Man, that shit be killing me, bro. They don't even touch them up. I'm like, bro.
And Alex Brown
We be having shit open. It's like you don't even touch the guy. We don't get beat on the block. You just don't even touch him.
Quarterback's life difficult.
All bottled up, and now the ball is free.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires into traffic, picked off. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Someone
I
not
knew
clear
it.
on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
Yeah, bro, I hate that.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. And the quarterback
Like, look at my fucking tackle.
back at the 35.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double teaming
Oh,
him.
man.
Tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips to try to give your quarterback more time.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he
I see what kind of game this is gonna be, bro. Quarterback back on that bullshit. O-line don't want to fucking do nothing. Contender, what it do, bro? RJ was good.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense.
T. Glenn was good, bro.
They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
He got it.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he's going to run it back. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. The inside handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Oh yeah, contender. You don't want to mess that up, bro. That's a bet. Gotta handle your business.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Texas 7, Florida 3.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to throw, it's Manning. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
The Longhorns will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Oh, my, he just shanked that one. That thing didn't even get outside the 20-yard line, and they'll take over in the red zone. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just...
Yeah, this Regs, we playing a viewer, bro, Longhorns.
Like David's idea. Maybe move
I'm playing Longhorns.
See if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Might be looking to run. Pressure's there.
I'm trying to playmaker this motherfucker.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
A really good job by the defense.
Bro, fucking, how did he throw out a sack pick? Throw out a sack pick my first drive, of course.
He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw it Lagway. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I can't fucking can't catch, can't hit a receiver.
He's gonna go for the return. Didn't find
And that's if my O-line decide to fucking block.
He'll be stopped at the 17.
It's all right, man. You know, you got to find a way to win games like this too.
First down here with time for maybe one more.
We're not on the. I think we're not on a no crazy type of streak or nothing, bro. I think online maybe like 7, 8 games, something like that.
Looking for room. It's blue. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll leave it with him.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't.
I was about to say, bro, if they let him catch that off that little hit, and off that hit, and I dropped one on that little ass hit I had, I was gonna be pissed, bro.
And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. This will be
Honestly, I'm gonna be kicking fucking field goals all game if we don't get it together on offense.
Running it back, it's Hawkins. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return.
Hey, RJ, that's what we do, bro. We help each other out in the community, man.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Back to throw, it's Lagway. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Holy fuck,
Defense in
bro.
the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start. And
Bro, are you serious?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Bro, Lagway never come to play, bro.
Will try to pin them back with the punt.
Like I think Lagway got something against me.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce.
My quarterbacks don't like me for some reason. I don't know why.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Golden. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Ball spotted at the 18. It is 2nd and 3. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down.
Oh, my God.
What a job for a huge gain there.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I'm over here getting mossed, and I can't hit a wide open receiver. And then I can't hold on to the ball. Motherfuckers going right over the top of me.
And the Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. He'll return it. Slips through the line. Gets it all the way out to the 42. What a nice job on that return. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Ball in the air, intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Time for another set of offensive adventures, bro. Like, can we just make the normal play?
The sledding has been
That's all I want to know.
Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They ran it on first down, now on second. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw on third down. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And look, defenses obviously have to play man coverage in different situations of the game, but you got to wonder if this defense wants to keep playing man after giving up that big play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
I'm really just shocked we caught the ball. I was sure he was going to overthrow it or do some stupid shit.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6.
Yeah, bro, we playing Longhorns, bro.
After that touchdown drive.
We've been trying to link up for a game for a long time, too.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bolden. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
OG, what it do, brother?
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle
Cooking
these
dinner,
mistakes.
brother. What you got over there? What you over there
The
cooking, bro?
defense is fact. If you can hit that quarterback speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
In the kitchen, chefing it up.
After misfiring, it's second down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Dropping back, it's Manning. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks.
Man, that's a
willing
crazy
to take
catch,
easy
bro.
stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Got his man. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down.
Blueberry pancakes with the turkey sausage and scrambled eggs. That's fire right there.
Conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down
Damn, what you eating, breakfast for dinner or something?
to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
The give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
That's a good tackle, son. I ain't gonna lie, that breakfast for dinner be hidden, bro.
The corners are walked up tight.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 13, Texas 10.
Yeah, that breakfast for dinner be hidden, bro. I can't even lie about that.
Ready to go back to work. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense has a 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws for the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the
I thought
40.
somebody was up, man. Who was that?
This guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him.
Yeah, I'll still be on the cut, bro.
Distances there on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered.
I'll be on the cut. I'll probably get a couple games in a day.
And the big-time playmaker
I got up to
picks up the first.
what's that shit? Campus Legend.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Which is crazy because, like, you know, when you play online on regs, the highest you can go up, like, division is Heisman. And I guess on cut they have some shit called, like, Campus Legend, which is above Heisman.
And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the offense.
They need to make it like that for
These
regs, too.
defenses brought their A game. Done a great job stopping the run, stopping the pass, not giving up a lot of points. Even right there, everything's difficult. They string it out towards the sidelines. Everybody's flying to the football. This defense has looked spectacular today.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out.
Oh, yeah, you know we're going to do the gauntlet, bro.
To help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football.
Oh yeah, you already know it's no money spent on nothing. Yeah, no money on nothing, bro.
There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's
all from light packs and free shit. Good kick.
And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT, or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
And the returner goes down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out.
Yeah, I know motherfuckers be dropping bread on that shit, bro. I be talking all type of shit.
This quarterback right now is in a groove.
And they play weird as fuck on there too. Everybody try to do that glitch ass shit. I be telling them, like, bro, you spend all this money, you still losing.
Seems like he's in a great rhythm right
now. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
You make up the game plan.
I'm telling you, that D-line is just killing me. It just pushed my lineman right back into me on that shit.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They're trying to get to it.
But
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. Just a wall of defense.
Really, it's not the offenses people be running on there. You know, because most motherfuckers, they can't make reads anyway. They just depend on the good players to make plays for them. It be the defenses, bro. Motherfuckers be trying to run all that unblockable shit.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense.
So a lot of games be like struggle games, bro. Like, motherfucker be winning shit like 12-10, 12-7.
Every single week, the 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary and the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Longhorns in the hurry up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Texas.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left
We
to
just
go.
gotta hope he choked this shit
And it
right
all
here.
comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And it is good. Splits the upright
GG's,
on the
bro.
chip shot. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's
I
the
thought that
difference
was a
between
moss.
winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the fucking moss, bro. It was my O line.
Those things you do
Like he
well,
got them quick
focus
jumps
on
on the
those,
edge,
more
bro.
of
Like,
those things more
you
consistently.
know how many times I
So
took a
that's
one
gonna
stop
do it for us.
drop and just
For
fucking
David Pollack,
got my
I'm
ass.
Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Cause I mean, how many points we give? We had the 7 points on the throw out of sack pick, so we gave up 9 points on offense. I'm about to say, motherfucker. Is that not a stat, like pressures or something? Oh, I guess not. But yeah, them motherfuckers was quick jump, go quick jump. Another quick jump. It was like, bro, we just couldn't do shit off the edge, bro. GG's, bro. Longhorns. It was like, you know, we had shit open, bro. Just didn't have no time to make a fucking throw. Yeah, fact, bro. We can run it again whenever, bro. I need to talk to my O-line, bro. Like, I'm gonna start cutting scholarships, bro. And Lagway, if you miss another open throw, bro, you're done. Just have to start getting real ruthless on these players, bro. Like, I'm gonna really start sending y'all back home, bro. Hey, Wake Forest was they was alright, bro. Like that game when I was playing LSU, bro. You gotta go rewatch that. That shit was a good game. I pulled it out at the end. But yeah, I don't see myself running with them motherfuckers like that. Nah, that's facts, Longhorns. You know that shit just about time played, bro.
Welcome everybody, and we are fired
Or
up
games
for
played.
another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country.
You know what I do like is they playbook.
Taking
That's the
on
only thing I like
13th
about them
ranked team in
motherfuckers.
the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Yeah, bro, hop in T Glenn stream and just let him know. He nice. He nice.
Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. quick timeout by the defense here, trying.
More.
Everyone has the same call. Line gets set, first down. DB's right up on the receivers. On the run, it's Haynes. They bring him down.
Oh yeah, contender. They got somebody with some heat, bro.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
You got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense, it's a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Lets it fly deep downfield. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown tie.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. About to kick it off.
Man, shit, you know. All else fails, just throw that bitch up.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Campbell. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. On first down, here comes this offense. To throw, it's Reed. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Grab behind the line. It's Allen. And that's a live ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
The give is to Miller. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to the well. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
I'm talking about two of us hit him in the backfield. He still just...
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Gets away. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Owens. At the 40, there he goes. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. On the move, it's Owens. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And
Assassin was good, Brody.
On first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. To the air, it's Reed. Starting to feel a little pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. He finds his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has
Bro, really Longhorns, it's not about the coverage, bro. It's about having a good user. You know, because I mean, that shit'll get cooked up, but if you got good user to cover it up, then you be solid.
Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Quarterback checking off. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Headed to the end zone.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was picture perfect.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Lining up for the PAT.
Yeah, I think Assassin like top 10, bro, or top 15 or something.
A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up.
That's the homie that be he be streaming and shit. He play with all type of lower tier teams and everything. That's why I fuck with him.
Allowing a big kickoff return. He'll call for the fair catch here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Milroe. Throws to the tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Really effective concept against the zone there. It helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot. Makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell. Sticks his foot in the ground. Quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone. Know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Campbell. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive, and they can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes. When I'm a defense and I got them backed up, is I am stopping the run, not allowing him to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation, backed up, close to their own end zone.
Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the sack.
Like, my tackle just got...
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation.
Fucking terrible.
The defense is pitting
Just
his
puts his
ears
hands
back.
on him, let
They're
him
trying
go.
to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Bernard. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. A 3rd down try for the offense. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that 1st down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. The Tide will get the 1st down.
And the 4th and inches, man, I'm going for it no matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the 1, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
To the air, it's Milroe. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your...
I was like, bro, there's no way he got that 1st down anyway.
That defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Powers through the defender. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
First down to start the drive after the break. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run up.
All right, my dog Longhorns, man, I'll catch you, bro.
Screen and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Reed. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield with the big catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And as time is dwindling away in this one, the offense is set up. 1st and goal, a great opportunity to get the go-ahead score. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Loss on first down, increase the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Go ahead and hit it.
This defense has been so dominant.
Be safe.
The 12th man feels like he's out there literally. Extra people on the stop troops.
Yeah, no doubt. They've been flying all over the field, and the tradition of the 12th man is like no other. You don't see that anywhere else in college football, and this defense and crowd gets into the game, and they represent.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. Fourth down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
Using his legs, it's Owens. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need
You said what?
game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
After picking up a couple at second.
Run with the line? What you mean? Oh, you know they all the hurt players, bro. The hurt players. Like they got them on Bama too. You know the motherfuckers that was hurt. The motherfuckers that was hurt when it updated. It's really stupid
It's one
though.
thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game right at the end.
And that man got on the mic and said, "That's the new thing, bro. We running with linebackers now." I'm like, hell no, I ain't running with no fucking linebacker, bro. Bro, that playbook is so fucking shitty, man. That's the only thing about Texas A&M. They got them switched with Texas. They got the playbook switched, which is stupid. But I don't like nothing in that damn playbook for real.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking for a gap. It's Judkins. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
First and goal, handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates.
John, what it do, bro?
Speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Going to try to use his legs here. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks.
Yeah, I seen you was streaming earlier.
He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to
How'd it go?
pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
And the Gators getting set on first and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Oh, he got there.
Broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here.
Turbo subscription, what's that?
And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch.
So
and he's
you go
a tough
after
matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Early movement there will cost the offense.
Is that supposed to be?
yards.
You mean 17? That's $17, right?
To accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly.
I was about to say, boy, what the? I thought you were dropping 1,800. I was like, hell no.
Looking downfield, it's leg way. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a
That's what's
second
up, bro.
down.
Them ads get annoying sometimes too.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that, bro.
All-important extra point.
As long as they still getting their bread when you go in there.
And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Well, shit, I appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna have to look into that, see what it is.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Running out of time in the pocket.
Good shit, Ron. Come on.
He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they stop him? Return a pick six. Touchdown, Gators. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a
What
pick
team you
six.
running with
Let's
when
not
you
forget,
be on, John?
Some of those other defenders who are making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Oh yeah, Tennessee,
There's
bro.
a warning in this close first half. The offense
I fuck with Tennessee. I just don't like their
leading
playbook.
before the break. So the first
All that
play of the
wide,
drive here
that
coming
wide
up.
shit. I
Less than
can't
2 minutes
rock
left
with
on the
that.
clock. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. To the air. It's Howard. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. And the senior quarterback.
You hit the ball, Bridges.
Almost made a freshman mistake.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He lets it go on the move.
Yeah.
This throw and is intercepted. Touchdown, Florida. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away.
Next year, bro, they have to fix the playbooks, bro. Like, if I could have my offensive playbook with other teams.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down?
See, I don't understand that, bro. We got in the backfield, just didn't tackle him.
No stopping him. Takes it
Yeah, he celebrated.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Oh, look at that. We had 2 people in the backfield, and they just ran away.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That gain moves the ball out.
All you got to do is pick up a block.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
Nah, yeah, bro, that's a fact. Them ads be getting annoying. And you can fuck around and miss something, too. They always pop up at the worst time.
It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
He's moving out of the pocket now.
But fucking, I'm trying to play, man.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wide out.
Get your feet down.
Passes
There you go.
right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down.
This offense is...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Oh, he dropped it.
Touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
My running back tried to fuck me up. It's like, bro, blocking.
Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Looks like one more play here before halftime. No press here. The defense backing away. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half.
Onside. Hands team.
And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
My lineman just ran right into me.
It's third and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. To the air, it's Lagway. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback.
Got
Good cut.
to score. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Thank you.
Running through the tackle.
Just get back there and tackle.
Down
That's
for
what should
a
happen last
long
time.
second completion. Not what they were looking for. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. Breaks free now into the secondary. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle.
Thank you.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking downfield. It's Howard. He's moving out of the pocket. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Abuka. Take it down.
Step bro, what it do, brother?
Makes the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
We're going good today so far. Undefeated. Undefeated online. I lost the fucking viewer game.
That's reeled in. It's Abuka. He takes it.
Yeah, let's push him, man. That's great.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Hands
I
team.
believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Inside the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal.
We got stuck right there.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. This offense.
Ah, damn, you got work. All right, bad.
Add to the lead now with the
We'll try to get some more going before 26 come out anyway, bro.
Point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Twitch, because my settings, I gotta fix my settings, bro.
To bring this back.
People be sending me messages. I don't know what's up with my settings.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
You.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Tone, what's good?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah.
No chance to catch him.
Man, I love this.
Motherfuckers be funny celebrating down 14 points. That crazy.
2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
But that bedtime be the worst, bro. Motherfuckers never want to go to sleep.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the
That's actually best case though, so we can just get this shit, run the clock out now.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Using his legs, it's Johnson. And the senior able to make the stop after a
Yeah,
short
you
game.
losing with Ohio State, your mom should have swallowed you too.
Limit what an
I'm
offense
asking.
wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
She produced a winner, not a motherfucker who picked one of the best teams on the game and get blown the fuck out. You a bum.
They're going to run it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
But shit, maybe they got a better team you can pick, bro.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to say no more? I done spoke the truth. You done got quiet, huh?
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, we got a bum on the mic. We got a bum on the mic, Xander.
Focus as there is on quarterbacks and wide receivers in the passing game. At the end of the day, to win a national championship, there's going to come a critical third down where you got to rely on your offensive line. The opponent knows you're going to run. You still do it.
I'll be telling you, these be the worst players.
I think that may
Motherfucker
be it.
motherfucker gamer tag is easy money. Boy, stop. Stop. You must be good at 2K or something, because this ain't it. This ain't it, bum. See ya.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this was a team that seemed to relish the underdog role, Kirk. Not many people gave him a shot, and they seem...
Yeah, them motherfucker, he want to start talking crazy at the end of the game. Oh, you suck, bro. I'm like, bro, you've been getting beat by 21 points. Yeah, who was that? Jay Ozzy? I'm in fucking Switzerland. Yeah, I'm from Cali though, bro. I'm from Cali, but yeah, I'm out here in Europe right now. That's why I couldn't, cause like the money, you know what I'm saying? The money ain't even the same, and Cash App and shit don't work out here, all that shit. So, which fucking sucks, bro. Cause when I was back in when I was in the States, bro, I was running motherfucking pockets, man. Paying rent off the game, you feel me? Paying rent, running motherfuckers.
Just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out.
Yeah, Alexander again, bro. That's one thing I will get this motherfucker. He always on. Bro, one of these years, bro, I'm gonna just spend the whole year running with tier ones to see how good my record would be. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nah, that's one thing I will say. Like, this motherfucker at least don't back out. He one of the few people in the top 20 that got heart, bro. A lot of them motherfuckers be quitting and shit. When you match up with him, like, that's pussy shit, bro. He will play. There was one time he backed out on me, but you know. OG, what you mean, bro? Switzerland, where at?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Nice grab. It's Hawkins.
Good blocks.
Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly.
Oh, it's in
See it again here. Nice catch.
It's in Europe, bro.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Like literally the other side of the world.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. On the run here, lets it go. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looking to scramble now. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. The Gators pick up enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10.
You know, it's crazy, bro. It is some black people here, bro, but it's not like they different type of black people. You feel me? Like, they're not like motherfuckers that be in the States.
The pocket and takes off. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine.
Hey, Jay, I appreciate you, man. Like, but that shit really don't mean nothing, bro. Them rankings just about how much time you play. It don't mean you're really good or nothing.
The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal.
Which they need to fix next year, bro. They have to fix that shit, because it's a motherfucker ranked above me with a 40% win percentage. I'm like, how?
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Well, that is a dream start for the offense.
But yeah, it's just different type of black people out here, bro. I'll never get used to a black motherfucker speaking French, bro. That should be throwing me off all the time. I'll be like, what's up, bro? Motherfucker be like, oh, bonjour, bonjour. I'm like, what the fuck?
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open score.
Yeah, oui, brother. I like, hell no, bro.
And the return man decides to signal fair.
But yeah, like that motherfucker got the one that's above me with that weak ass win percentage. He probably got like 2,500 wins, but like 2,800 losses. Something crazy like that. It's like, bro, how the fuck are you ahead of me? That's embarrassing, bro. Niggas in the top 100 with 20% win percentages. Like, what?
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Henderson. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I moved out here like last year, bro. It'll be in July. It'll be a year.
To throw, it's Howard. The pass rush closing in. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. No huddle now for the offense. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The food's cool, bro, but it's just like expensive. Everything expensive, bro. Like for me and my wife to go to McDonald's, bro, if we get like 2 meals, bro, you easily spend it. You looking at spending like $30, bro, at McDonald's. It's like 25, $30 for the burger and fries, no drink.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to chuck it again.
Right into a hard flat. Yeah, I'm about to say, bro. That can't be letting people do that.
Did he take it all the way?
Nah, it's definitely not. I moved out here because
Touchdown, Gators.
my wife from here, bro. My wife from here, and she got a good job and shit, so I had to leave the States, bro. I ain't want to, but you know, that's just what life brought me, you feel me? And I just had a daughter out here too.
Kickoff teams on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring.
But it's expensive than a motherfucker out here.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25.
They do got like fresh. It's supposed to be like the best meat, best food and shit. I mean, best fruit, but I don't see the difference, bro. Like to me, this shit's overpriced. I feel like they just make that shit that much because they know motherfuckers will pay for it. They got no choice.
He threw a pick 6 in the last possession.
But they don't have no Chick-fil-A, bro. Only thing like from America they got out here is what we got? McDonald's and fucking Burger King. That's the only like American fast food they got out here.
Another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Pulls it in. It's a Buka. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
$15 at McDonald's or Chick-fil-A? Because Chick-fil-A expensive no matter what.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made down inside the 15. And he'll
I forgot that
take it in the end
motherfucker.
zone. Touchdown.
Motherfucker fast as hell. Yeah, you really have no choice, bro. Appreciate you, OG. But yeah, you got no choice but to eat clean, bro. Like, I say, like, to be fat out here, you better be rich, bro.
And now the try
Cause
here.
motherfuckers can't even afford to eat like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm shocked when I see an overweight person out here. I'm shocked. I'll be like, oh shit,
They're down 14-7 now.
you must have money. You can eat like that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Yeah, Jay, we was on that, bro. But yeah, Chick-fil-A, I don't fuck with Chick-fil-A because they done, I don't know what's up with them. They chicken sandwiches is good, but it ain't that fucking good.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
But I do miss like a lot of the food we got in the States, bro. Like,
First down.
ain't no Walmart. They don't have a lot of the regular shit we got.
Quarterback
Like, we gotta cook
making
shit fresh
adjustments.
every fucking day, bro. I
Defense
cook every goddamn day, bro.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chick-fil-A is fire, bro.
Point after it.
Especially, what's that, them waffle fries they got? Is that them waffle fries, whatever?
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That shit good as fuck. But it's just expensive, bro. Like, I can't.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Them waffle fries be hidden. Bro, here's a question, bro. Who y'all think got the best French fries, bro?
Here comes the Buckeye offense.
Like, what place y'all think got the best French fries? Because to me, it's an easy answer.
Time to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's a Buka. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo
Wingstop
here
is
on
a solid
2nd down.
answer, bro.
Time is
I ain't gonna
running.
lie. That's a solid answer. Chick-fil-A. Popeyes do got that far. Damn, bro. Y'all bringing up shit I forgot about. I guess it ain't that easy then.
Receiver makes the catch, and the runner steps out of bounds.
To
by
me, it's
just
McDonald's,
enough
bro.
yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Them McDonald's fries, when they fresh, hot, salty, I could probably eat pounds of them bitches.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Scott. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The
But yeah, I
Buckeyes
forgot,
hustle
bro.
to the line
Wingstop
run
did
the
used to
three.
have that fire, and Popeyes too.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Yeah, boy.
And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 10. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense adds 6 with the interception.
See, if Wingstop changed they see, that's what I don't be getting about places like, bro, you got you be having a successful recipe that brings everybody through the door, bro. And you just be changing shit. Like why would Wingstop change their fries, bro?
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
I don't think I ever had Frenchies.
Returner decides to fair catch this.
Arby's do got that fire too. God damn. See that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like you see all the options and shit that you ask an American. We got all these options, bro. These motherfuckers don't know nothing about that out here.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field.
But you know what? That's why Americans are so damn fat, bro. Because that food's so good and cheap.
Let's see if they can cut into this big lead.
Yeah, that should be far,
On
bro.
1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's a Buka. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Howard. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. The timeout is called.
I'm telling you, it's so many goddamn options, bro. Like, it's crazy.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, 30 restaurants is wild, bro. What are you? Where the fuck you live at? God damn. He said Tennessee.
Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
See, I believe it too. I heard the South was, it's how the South do food, bro.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds his man. It's a Buka. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Buckeyes will come to the
See, but like we got like Applebee's and Chili's where you can do like 2 for $20. You can get a drink with a fucking dessert and an appetizer for $20 for 2 people. Bro,
And they get some positive yards here, but just from
out here $20 get you just the burger at a restaurant. Then you got to order the fries and the drink separate with no refills on the drink.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page.
It's like,
Gotta find a
fuck.
rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Like when we go out, bro, just for 2 people, $60 minimum. 55, 60 minimum. 2 burgers, 2 fries, 2 drinks. I'm like, bro.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left.
No fucking refills, bro. And you know why? It's because they're not used to eating like how we eat, bro.
Offense appear to be confused.
Like to them, Americans eat a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they charge all this money for this little ass portion of food, bro. It'd be like that fucking big. You pay $30 for a plate of food and still fucking be hungry. Like,
This is the 6th play on the drive.
nah, bro. No IHOP, nothing. No Denny's, no IHOP. Only thing that's familiar, like I said, is
On 3rd down.
what I say, McDonald's and Burger King.
Ball's incomplete
That's it.
with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Nah, the crying, no. Actually, I don't know. Have I seen a Wendy's? I don't know, bro. I might have seen a Wendy's before. I don't know, but I can't remember if I have.
looks like the final.
But yeah, as far as the crime, bro, like these motherfuckers live in a fairy tale out here. Like I don't believe there's no guns. Anytime something bad happens, they're shocked. Like they think America's crazy as fuck. Keep passing. Fuck, bro. How the fuck?
And that's how we'll end the first half of play.
Yeah, anytime something bad happens, they shocked, bro. Like, oh, I can't believe a crime has happened. It's like, bro, because Europeans is nice. Like all these motherfuckers is nice out here, so they not really. It's not no crazy shit going on.
The Gators will kick it away to get us going in the
You know how we do, bro. We hear about stupid shit every fucking day, bro.
This one will be fair caught.
Shit, the store I shop at, I guess it's like their version of Walmart. It's called Migros. Migros, bro. It's like they at least got some type of affordable food, kind of.
The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris O'Malley.
Yeah, there's so many motherfuckers in America, bro. It's ridiculous.
And it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Short pass finds the tight end. He stopped.
I mean, but there's a lot of people out here, too. Switzerland is a small country, but it's a lot of motherfuckers here. Because it's not far from France.
Defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback.
I thought I was going to get there. Bro, as far as the weed, hell no, bro. And, you know, I'm coming from Cali, too, so, you know, my expectations is through the roof when it comes to that. When it comes to that gas. Like, they got shit out here and they think it's gas. I'm like, bro, no. I'll show you some shit that I had your ass sleep in 2 weeks. And that shit expensive as fuck. Like how weed is cheap in the States, that shit expensive out here. And it's not as good. And these motherfuckers, they mix they weed with tobacco. Like they don't smoke like straight weed blunts, bro. I'm like, nah, y'all trying to kill me. You know, we smoke straight gas, bro. They be putting tobacco in that shit.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense.
Yeah, that Scarface shit. I'm like, no, that ain't me, brother. Bro, I haven't smoked nothing since August. I bought some shit once. I bought like a little QP when I got out here. Went through that because I was smoking heavy when I came. I went through that motherfucker. I went through like a QP in like a month, bro. And then I was just like, I ain't gonna keep wasting my money on, cause you know it didn't even get me high like the state shit. That's good defense. That's good defense right there. Yeah, bro. I don't do all the tobacco shit. I just smoke my shit. I like whenever I get back to the States, that's the first thing I'm doing. I'm taking my ass somewhere and getting some gas.
Dropping back, it's leg way. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact.
Oh, we don't want to catch today.
Everything about this play.
Oh, that's Caleb.
About today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Bro, I mean, it's crazy. Like, I never wanted to leave the States, but I never thought I would miss it this much, bro.
Crucial conversion right now.
Like, just miss the people, the fucking places, shit I used to do.
Tries to get it to the running back. And this one is caught. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them.
I mean, John, that's the hope, brother.
They do it again here on third down.
Hopefully, I get to move back one day. But you know how it is when you move somewhere and you get set up, and you know, it's just hard to move, bro.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance.
That's what I need to do, bring some shit back out here. That might be the move, bro. Bring some shit back and grow it. You bet?
Now they get set to kick it away.
That was fast.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return.
Yeah, bro, I'm out. Yep, John, I'm out here for love, bro.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back.
Out here chasing love, man.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I'm telling you, bro, that might be the move, too.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Getting set, here's second down.
But you know what? I tried to grow some shit one time before. That shit kind of hard. You really got to know what you're doing. Cause I had like 8 plants, bro. I had 8 plants going. Them motherfuckers started sprouting and shit. But then I don't know. I had this one guy come look at it who really knew what he was doing, and I guess like they all turned into like boy plants or something like that. I don't know. They all turned into men plants or something, and that's not good. So I had to cut them all down. And that shit run up your fucking energy bill like crazy, having all them lights on and shit.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I always talk
like you really got to have a green thumb to do that shit.
Team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
I'm like, we gonna tackle him or we gonna run right by him? That's what I should have did, put it out. I mean, I didn't have no yard though, but yeah, that's the, you put him outside, just let it do what it do naturally. But you know, I'm trying to do it inside, and I guess I did some. Like, I guess when you get like a boy plant, you gotta cut it down for it affects the other ones or something. I don't know, bro. It was some whole other shit I ain't understand. But I was like, well, fuck, I just wasted all that money on them energy bills and plants and shit.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back to throw. It's Howard. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Some confusion on the snap count.
Nope.
Start, cost some 5
From 2 miles away? God damn.
Will accept that penalty, of course.
Is that true?
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
I know motherfuckers. If that's true, bro, I know motherfuckers is shook every time the wind blow. Every time that wind blow, I be like, God damn.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming up, second down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Oh my God. How we get chopped down over here? My guy tripped too.
Here's the point after attempt. BAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21.
So yeah, bro, it's really a lot that go into all that growing and shit, bro. You really gotta know what you're doing. Cause I'd be pissed if I did everything right, then some shit from 2 miles away just blew in and fucked up my whole operation, bro.
He's gonna return it from near the goal line. When he's got some space here.
Nice.
Up some blocks.
But I had my shit in the closet, bro. It was 8 of them in the closet.
Can't catch him. Touchdown.
Shit just got fucked up.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man.
But back home, bro, I knew some motherfuckers that really knew what they was doing, bro. I'm talking about would grow you some shit that tastes like straight candy.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's a Buka. They get him out, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To throw, it's Howard. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Look out, he's got some space. At the 10 now. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Gators.
Damn, bro. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. I gotta look and see if that shit even legal to do out here. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem, you know, for like 1 or 2 plants in your house, like. Let me run a couple of these real fast before we get off here, man. Bro, I be telling you, bro, the best thing about this cut, bro, is you can get on the game and play. Ain't gotta do no depth chart. Just get in the game, get to playing. But that motherfucking Anthony Richardson went to the league so damn shitty. And I knew that was gonna happen. Like that motherfucker, he was a top 5 pick and completed 50% of passes in college. I'm like, what the fuck they expect? You can't complete shit in the college. You supposed to go to the league and do what?
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call. How aggressive.
Shit, I'm sure some of them motherfuckers got the dabs, but I don't fuck with those, bro. That shit be getting me too high. I'm like, well, I got shit to do today, bro. I can't be hitting the dabs like that.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side.
And the running back at that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
I say you a real smoker. If you can hit dabs all day and do going about you a real smoker, bro.
Back to pass. It's White. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. There's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing.
Shit, I mean, bro, he's not going to improve, bro.
He's tough to bring down, and you see more
Anthony Richardson, he's just a athlete playing quarterback. That's why I don't get them motherfuckers. Like they just pick a motherfucker just because he can run. That shit has nothing to do with playing quarterback, bro. I don't give a fuck how good you can run, bro. Can you throw the fucking ball?
That time allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
Like, I kid you not, he completed like 50%. That's not an exaggeration, but it was like 53% of passes in college or some shit like that. Something terrible.
From the shotgun,
And because he ran a fucking 4.3, they're gonna pick him top 5. Like, what does that have to do with throwing the ball?
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the
Yeah, OG, you better than me, brother. So I can smoke flower all day, bro. But you give me a couple hits of that dab, I'm done. I'll see you tomorrow.
Here's the target, and it's complete.
I'll be like, I'll see y'all boy tomorrow, brother. I gotta go lay down.
Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion.
What kind of throw was that, man?
Turnover on down. What a stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Fried potatoes like a motherfucker, bro. Day be over with. I ain't fucking with the kids no more, nothing.
And the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line.
Breaks into the clear.
They got me all switched up.
He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Force out of bounds, but not before the football.
Yeah, average at best, bro. If we can even say that.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, like what he'll do, like he can launch the ball, bro.
Play action fake, looking to throw, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
On the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Jordan. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's picked off.
I didn't see him.
He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
And that's for number 1.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass. It's White. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man open downfield. Run out at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Got him. He's sacked.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure...
And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
He missed it. Field goal, no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. To throw, it's Jordan. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Texas 14, Nevada 0.
Nevada will kick it off as we start the second half.
Set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. And he's brought down at the 16 and would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively.
Yeah, we got to do something, bro.
Defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football.
I mean, I thought it would switch me on to the safety, which would have made more sense.
An accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And then he threw it right at me, and he just hit the ball.
He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. Who gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away?
Looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly.
That's what I don't understand, bro. Like,
come up with a turnover here in the second
that
half.
pick was harder than the one we just hit down.
They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Dropping back. It's White. He's escaping the pocket now. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good and still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Hunter.
The return is brought down at 12. And the Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead.
Good.
Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Nevada. And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Jordan. And the pass is incomplete.
But what is my guy doing, bro? Put your fucking hands up.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's going for a big
Me
play
that.
downfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
That's a baby Diddy.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tag.
I don't know if we want to be doing all that.
I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we are all tied up.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense.
That's good though, bro. We don't want
scrambling off to his right, but that defensive
we don't want
speed
custom
and
playbooks. We want, I mean,
aggressive
unless you're
nature
saying like we can't change the playbook again. But I don't want custom playbooks and regs, bro. That shit.
Scanning the field. It's White. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous.
So it's what does it say? Like you mean like they're not gonna let you change it again, like how it is this year?
Defense can hold on.
You can't even change it to another
The kickoff team now.
regular
Put
playbook.
this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it.
Oh, man, that'd be terrible, bro. I really don't understand the point of that.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
See, that's weak. I don't understand the point of that, bro. Because it's like you can only use certain teams. Like you find a playbook you like, you can only use certain teams now.
You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout.
Why do these motherfuckers keep hitting the ball, bro? I don't understand that.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. It's press coverage now from these DBs. The puck will take a deep shot. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Bulldozing his way past tackles.
Then we're going to catch that one.
And that's a solid.
That's a good comeback second half. Because we couldn't get shit going first half. I mean, bro, yeah, I guess, but this was the first football game that was like that where you have to use that team's playbook. Because it's just going to be like it is this year, bro. Everybody going to be using the same teams. Like, if you switch up the playbooks, you can at least see a lot more different teams. That's like me, bro. I would run with so many more teams if I could just have my offensive playbook. But, you know, I like Texas A&M squad, but I hate their fucking playbook. Damn, well, we keep failing to start games. Okay, bro. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that just means next year everybody gonna be using the same one or two teams, bro. It's gonna be like just this year with Bama, Ohio State, and Georgia.
And the Warhawks will kick this deep to start us off. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's reeled in. It's golden. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening,
What's the weather supposed to be?
using the receiver in motion to get
What's the weather supposed to be today?
And give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
He's found some room at the 45. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Hokies begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? Caught near the sideline. It's Jordan. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
All that work you put in the summer with the receivers and the quarterbacks, this is where it pays off. This is where that trust really can play out. This receiver lines up on the right side of the formation, works all the way across, and the quarterback almost could close his eyes, knows exactly where his man will be, and puts it right on the money.
And he pulls in the catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Warhawks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Warhawks will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Here we go on 4th down. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. To the air, it's White. He's moving out of the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete downfield. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Looking to throw it again. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Now it's second down here. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Gain of 13.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Makes the grab, and that's a nice gain, but it's going to be short of that marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Hokies will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And he finds his target. He has the first. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through.
Yeah, bro. Hopefully they do something about that, bro. Cause dealing with that whole shit for a year, like I don't understand why you can't change your playbook. You know what I'm saying? Like if I want to pick Florida and run with Army playbook, why can't I do that? Like it really don't make no sense.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The Warhawks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Launching it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. And the Warhawks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, ULM 14, Virginia Tech 7.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
92, set to kick off.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more of the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
To the air, it's Milrow. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Warhawks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. With the catch, it's Booker. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Warhawks looking to keep this drive rolling.
Oh my gosh, the defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Looking downfield, it's Milrow. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The Warhawks line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal.
I just feel like that's 2 picks we should have had on this drive, man. Can't do nothing about that.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Dropping back. It's White. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, ULM 21, Virginia Tech 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Warhawks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
All right, my boy John, bro. I'll catch you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Handoff here from the shotgun. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Well, that's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows.
Yeah, we got whipped on in that one. Alright, y'all boys, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off this motherfucker, man. Y'all be smooth.